Hello and welcome to FountainFX on Friday the 27th March 2015. This is the end of this month of March trading, which has been very profitable. There's been a lot of volatility in the market, which is great. It means price moves. It doesn't sit there and bounce backwards and forwards and whip you in and out of a trade. Basically, you pick the direction, jump on and ride it. So we're just going to start by running through all the US dollar pairs, and the first one we're going to look at is gold. And as you can see here, price was down here previously at the 1,150 mark, rose back from October all the way through to January, rose all the way up to just under the $1,300, so $150 gain there. Since then it's fallen, and this is purely since the beginning of the year, the dollar strength that's really come in. So obviously as the dollar rises in value, gold declines per ounce because dollar's stronger, therefore you don't have to spend so many dollars to buy your ounce of gold. But since then we've started to see a turn in that, and this is probably down to dollar strength as well. The euro's gained against the US dollar as well, as does the pound and various other currencies. So we've seen this bounce, but if you look, the bounce happened down here at the support level, so pretty much a case of let's just follow technical analysis and let it lead us as to where it wants to go. So this has been a very nice rally in the last couple of weeks in the gold price from the 1150 all the way up to the just under the 1220. So a good $70 move. Let's have a quick look at the South African rand. I'm going to run it in a different angle and different movements. So obviously similar thing. Dollar weakness, this was the dollar strength, dollar weakness we've seen, so therefore the rand has gained in value against the dollar. We would like to see some consistent strength come back into the rand. The fact that actually the dollar and the rand are at their extreme, this is the weakest the rand has been. In fact, you see this red line at the top, that's the lowest price the rand has ever been against the dollar. So should price get up to this level and go above it, then we're into new territory. But at the moment it's still a case of dollar strength, rand weakness. That's the direction you need to be taking it in. If we look at the New Zealand dollar, for surprisingly enough, it seems to be showing some more strength against the US dollar than the Aussie dollar is. Broken above this previous area of resistance and has pushed higher. Yes, has started to come back down, but maybe the strength here is just an indication that New Zealand's on ascendancy with its cricket. You never know. Australia, obviously Australia is very much in a down trend, and you can see here that this area of resistance along here has been honoured this week. Price got up to it and has just turned and fallen and started to fall with momentum. If we look at the US CAD, pretty much consolidated, range bound, not a lot of opportunity. You really want to see it break either above this area here if you want to see it continue in this uptrend of the US dollar strength. However, it may be just another case whereby you want to be taking a short from here. But at the moment, I don't really see a great opportunity with the US dollar CAD. It seems to have come to an end in that sense. If we look at the pound is certainly showing more weakness against the dollar than the euro is. The euro seems to be recovering quite nicely at the moment based on all its quantitative easing. So this may be a case of indifference or uncertainty, especially as British elections are coming up in the next 40 days. So we may see that after the elections the pound either surges or collapses depending on what the market results or how the market deals with the result. US dollar yen, pretty much consolidated, not doing a lot, no great deal there. US dollar Swiss franc, obviously the Swiss franc starting to show some strength again, having the US dollar having recovered all the way back to the origin of this collapse, and now we're starting to continue in the same direction again. So maybe there's an opportunity for shorting the US dollar Swiss franc. Take a look at that. And the euro US dollar, as you can see, the euro is actually starting to pull back, but the thing is it still hasn't pulled back to its previous lows and highs back in January. So there's still weakness on the euro side, and there was a great opportunity on Friday. We took a nice 60 pips off the European Open. So that's really it in terms of summarizing where the markets are going. US dollar is still in its ascendancy. It's still the main currency pair. It's showing no weakness at the moment. And but despite all of that, there's still great opportunities out there to be making profit. The volatility in that we're seeing in the marketplace is excellent for profit to be made. So if you want to find out more, just go to our website, fountainfx.co.za, and if you want to start to live trade with our traders, then ping us an email, support@fountainfx.co.za, and ask to be included in the WhatsApp group. Ask what you need to do that and what the criteria is, and join us with that. Otherwise, take a look at our courses, our foundation course, our novice to pro, and our high probability courses. Thank you very much. Have a great week. Bye-bye.